The body of Jelani Day pulled from the Illinois River after he'd been missing for almost a month, and it took weeks for authorities to confirm the body was his. A new report by the Chicago Sun-Times provides descriptions of the condition of the 25-year-old grad student's body. It comes from family members and their attorney, and we do want to warn you, these details are very disturbing. News Nation's Demetrius Saunders from our Peoria station WMBD has been following the story and has the new autopsy details.
Nicole, today, Carmen Bolden Day, Jelani's mother, clarifying some of what was revealed in that report by the Chicago Sun-Times. In the article, according to Day's family and their attorney, Hallie Besner, Day's body was found without eyeballs. The Sun-Times also states the family's private forensic pathologist could not find a brain or other organs, including Day's liver or spleen. Besner said the LaSalle County Coroner's Office pathology report explained that the organs were completely liquefied, this leading Besner to seek a scientific explanation as to why Day's body was severely decomposed. The report by the Chicago Sun-Times received lots of social media reaction, with many calling for justice and some questioning exactly what happened to Jelani. In response to those concerns, Day's mother said this in a statement, quote, "No organs were missing. I do not want to stray off from the facts. There were contradicting facts from the first preliminary autopsy compared to the second independent autopsy, but this is not a case of organ harvesting. However, my son did not put himself in a river. My son was murdered, and my goal and purpose are to find out what happened and hold those responsible accountable," end quote. Now, I did try to contact the LaSalle County Coroner's Office about the Sun-Times report and have not heard back. Bloomington police say the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office is continuing to lead the investigation into Jelani's death, which they say is ongoing. I also reached out to Jelani's mother for further comment and am waiting to hear back. Back to you, Nicole.
All right, Dimitri.
Wow. So all I can say is wow. That is something. That is it is, I don't know what to say. Jelani Day's mom sets the record straight after autopsy reports showing organs were missing. This is a hard thing. I can't imagine what she's going through. I can't. I really can't. Jelani Day's mother said that while search for answers continues following the suspicious death of her son, there are some recent reports she felt needed clarifying. Family, we need to hit pause for a moment. A post on Facebook page seeking for justice for a day read Monday, "As outraged and upset as we are, we must stay the course and stick to the facts in our search for answers." Day, an Illinois State University grad student, disappeared on August 24th and was reported missing soon after by his family and a professor. His car was found 2 days later in the wooded area near where his body was ultimately discovered in the Illinois River, under what police have said were unusual circumstances. The latest update from Day's family includes a statement from his mother, Cameron Bolden Day, who said some things need and have to be clarified. No organs were missing. I do not want to stray off from the facts. The statement read, there were contradicting facts from the first preliminary autopsy compared to the second independent autopsy, but this is not a case of organ harvesting. However, my son did not put himself in the river. Reports had surfaced in recent days indicating Day's body was missing several organs when the independent autopsy was ordered by the family. LaSalle County Coroner Richard Polch told NBC5 in a statement, some were severely decomposed due to the body being in water, but he noted that no organs were missing. Day's mother did not comment further on the contradicting facts she cited between the autopsies, but continued her cry for answers. My son was murdered, and my goal and purpose are to find out what happened and hold those responsible accountable, she wrote. Little information has been released since Day's body was identified weeks after it was found in September in the Illinois River and near Peru, as far southwest Chicago suburb. The location was miles from where Day was last seen, but not far from where his car had been discovered days earlier. The coroner reported the body was discovered on September 4th, floating near the south bank of the Illinois River, approximately 1/4 mile east of Illinois Route 251 bridge. The cause and manner of death has not yet been released, and Plotch said such details are still ongoing to take some time as they await toxicology and histology reports. Then need the police agencies to help with the big piece on how he came into the water, Plotch said. Bloomington Police Public Information Officer John Furman said the location where Day's car was located was notable to investigative officers. To me, it's unusual the way his vehicle was. It was off of a parking lot inside. It wasn't like deep into the woods, but it was off a parking lot, Furman said. That unusual just in itself. There's not much I can release at this point. So just really to state the obvious, that's unusual. Police declined to offer many specifics surrounding the ongoing investigation, but said Day disappeared under unexplained suspicious circumstances. It's a suspicious or unusual circumstances while he was missing. And then the car's location was also, pretty suspicious or unusual. And I've been a police officer 10 years, Furman said. That's very unusual to just find a car like that. Day's family and a professor reported him missing on August 25th after he did not show up for class for several days. The morning prior, Day was captured on surveillance video going into a dispensary in Bloomington. 2 days later, police found his car in the woods 60 miles away in Peru, Illinois. Police said the clothes he was last seen wearing in the surveillance video were found in his white Chrysler 300. Day's mother said it's not like him to disappear without telling someone about his whereabouts. Bolden said she doesn't think her son ran away and believes someone may have hurt her son. He wasn't depressed. He didn't have any kind of pressures that would make him want to escape from life, she said. So I do feel as if there was someone involved. Day's family had criticized the investigation into the grassroots disappearance, saying the young black man has not received the attention of other missing persons like Gabby Petito, who disappeared and subsequent death made national headlines and spawned a multi-state search from numerous law enforcement departments. That is true. It's kind of like the same thing when it came to like the George Floyd situation, and then Ashley Babbitt got shot. There's more sympathy for her, even though she was breaking the law. Okay? Even though she was breaking the law and she was with a bunch of rioters and she was a criminal. More compassion was showed to her. Even though both George Floyd, and you could say, with a counterfeit $20 bill, all right, he did a crime, so did Ashley Babbitt. So you can see that with Jelani Day, there's not much of equality when it comes to ethnicity. And that's it. It's sad to say this is the sad, sick world that we live in. The sad, sick world that we live in. Not much press conference, not much aggressive media coverage of Jelani Day compared to Petito. Unfortunately, this is the sad, sick world that we live in. What? What is this? Sorry. I just saw something else. All right. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. And that's it.